Dave, it's always a great pleasure to hear you speak and get to hear about your hobbies, because many of your speeches have revolved around your hobbies, and I really enjoy that. This is number 6 in the Confident Communicator Manual, and it's in regards to vocal variety. And the main goal of this speech was to use your voice to express meaning in your speech, enhance your message, and add interest to the audience. And we'll talk about that here when we get into the evaluation. And your main theme is rules, and then many of us are surrounded by rules in our personal lives, professionally, and obviously even in our own entertainment and sports. They're all around us, so I thought that was an interesting thing to think about. And in regards to this speech, you link that to golf. You had your rules manual with you, and we got to experience a few stories along the way of different golfers and the ways rules have maybe played against some of those golfers and for some of those golfers by or wrong. I thought that was an interesting way of bringing rules into your hobby. Now let's get into some of the evaluation aspects of this speech. Your attire is great. I saw you came up here in this really bright shirt. It's a golf shirt, and I think that's really good when you can bring a person into your speech through the attire that you have on. Anyway, you're always a sharp dresser anyway. Topic selection, you had numerous opportunities in this speech for vocal variety. You really only leveraged that one time that I could pick it out, where you used the accent, that southern accent, to bring us into that character. And I think when you look at this speech, you had 3 instances, 3 stories that you could have brought some more vocal variety into those. You're very articulate, but the movement of pitch and variety in your speech, it really wasn't there significantly. It was in that particular instance where you brought us into that character. So when you're down on the ground and you're swinging and you're demonstrating, you had good body movements that brought us into that story, but the voice of bringing us in there with it would just give that a real good punch and really pull it together. I mentioned you had the rule book in your hand. I think the rule book, you held on to it, and I think that may have, in some instances, kind of reduced your ability to bring body movement into that speech. You asked me to look for your rate. I thought your rate was good. I was able to keep up with you. I didn't find that it was distracting, too fast, too slow. You were good with regards to your feet and placement. Overall, I saw no issue there. Organization of the speech was good. Had a good logical flow of ideas from introducing us to rules to 3 stories that you had in there, and you brought it together with a really good conclusion. And I really, really liked your conclusion. You're able to take a story about rules in golf and link it back to our personal life at a much grander scale than just that one particular area of influence. So very well done on conclusion. As I said, I always enjoy your speeches, and I look forward to hearing more.
Thanks.